Greetings and salutations! My name is Michael Schwahn and welcome to the stream. We have some more reaction content for you. This is going to be a little bit of a larger one because they just released 15 minutes of gameplay footage for the upcoming Soulsian game that is being made by From Software known as Elden Ring. It's probably one of the most talked about and most anticipated games, I don't know, like since Cyberpunk 2077, and then once you take that out of the mix, I'm not sure what else gets put on there. Halo Infinite, maybe? But it's definitely one of the games that's just been like, where is it? Like, ever since they first revealed it, everyone's just been drooling over From Software's next release. And we're getting closer to it. It comes out early 2022. And it's supposed to be this open world Dark Souls, which that as a concept is very odd and interesting to me in just a very general sense, because that's not really something that I would normally think of in terms of an open world Dark Souls game, but it's what they're going for. Whether it's going to be good or not is another question, but we can hope. From Software normally does some pretty good work. I have enjoyed many of their games, and I am looking forward to enjoying another one, but we finally get to see a little bit of the actual core structure of what Elden Ring might have in store for us. So, without further ado, let's begin.
Hello everyone. Thank you for taking the time to join us today.
You have no idea, dude. I'm so hungry.
We'll show some footage of our new action RPG, Elden Ring. We hope it helps to convey a little of this title's mood and gameplay. Elden Ring is set here, in the lands between. This is a site of grace, acting as a place of rest for the player. Occasionally, grace will manifest rays of guiding light.
They just straight up taking the thing from Ghost of Tsushima? Alright.
Of course, we're free to choose whether to follow this guidance, or head off to explore in a different direction.
Main storyline? Pshaw. I got other places to go. Excuse me? I'm gonna have to die to overpowered creatures off the main trail. I found one. That was cool. I think you were doing better on the horse. I think you were doing a lot better on the horse. He gets back on the horse. Okay. Can you hear me now?
Hello?
Good.
Please, anyone? Oh, my stars. I'm so happy to see you.
You're the pot, ain't you?
I am Alexander, also known as the Iron Fist. And as you can see, I'm stuck here. Please, can you help me out of this?
Gives me heavy Shadow of the Colossus vibes, minus the climbing. Minus the climbing yet. He is the pot? Yes, I'm absolutely certain Alexander is the pot. Yep. Hi.
Well played, good sir.
Jolly good swing. Yes.
Oh, that mighty wallop of yours
Mighty wallop.
spelled the end of me.
Okay. That's a cool looking shot. That's a better visual than most of what else we see. And even like the character model looks higher quality than the other character model that we saw just a moment ago.
The map can prove useful when
It's the
exploring
map.
the world, and is populated by acquiring map fragments.
Are the map fragments at the top of giant towers that you got to use your Sheikah slate for?
We can use markers to customize the map, such as setting reminders for the location of crafting materials or dangerous enemies. Beacons can also be placed to help with orientation.
To unlock areas with the map pieces? It
Beacons
says that the
placed on
map
the
was
map
revealed with
appear
the
in the
map
world.
pieces. You can probably go there. You just won't have the map to help you.
Spirit springs can be used while on horseback to launch high into the air. This allows for stress-free traversal of areas with a great deal of verticality.
That does not look like a horse. That's all I'm saying. I know we called it a horse, but that's not a horse. It looks like a goat. Nah, little goat. Look, bad guys.
The carriage over there is carrying treasure, an opportunity too good to pass up.
Quick, kill them all.
We'll prepare for combat with some item crafting, using materials found in the world.
Get the presents. Is there a hang glider? Are you trying to tell... I was gonna ask if that dude's asleep, which I think that's what he was supposed to be, was asleep. He's just really fucking dead now. Yeet!
Enemy stance can be broken with heavy strikes, such as when attacking from above. A variety of unique attacks can also be interchanged between weapons.
Well, that was cool. There's definitely some animations from Dark Souls in here. Give me the loot. Oh, you're not gonna show us the loot? Boo.
In more perilous situations, we can summon spirits to assist us in battle.
Those guys didn't
Spirits
seem
vary
nearly
greatly
concerned
in
enough
type,
about the spirits.
So we look forward to players experimenting and finding their personal favorites.
Finding out which ones me and I don't have to play. Got it. Dude's dead. Hi.
Online multiplayer can also be enjoyed with players from other worlds, from cooperative to PvP and invasions.
From other worlds. Is there not fall damage? That guy just fell really far. Wonder how many you can have at a time? Only showing us one
Deadly
right now.
creatures stalk this forest, so we'll use stealth to avoid detection.
That thing is big and creepy looking. Now, was that skin or was that cloth?
We've come across a boss guarding this area. We'll take it on with the help of our co-op partner.
imagine just like Superman plunging a spear at a giant on a horse and just being like, yeah, that's what we're doing today. Okay, the spell effects are really pretty. Like, the lighting that's used is really gorgeous. I want to Kamehameha people. That was a really far fall. For Dark Souls, that was a really far fall. Hello? Definitely doesn't seem like there's fall damage. If there is, it's a lot higher than normal.
Catacombs, caves,
whole game's really
mines,
pretty. Yeah,
and
looks
other
pretty good.
dungeons can be found while out exploring the world.
There's a really aliased shadow earlier, but it's fine.
These dungeons each hold their own secrets, from hidden treasures to fearsome bosses.
Want to play this, but the idea of an open world Souls stresses me out. No, that's understandable. When they initially talked about it, it was something that already seemed really challenging to even conceive and approach. So the fact that they've still been going with it, is that thing gonna eat you? No. It's not a bonfire, it just kind of looks like one. Hello?
Greetings.
It's not a Souls game if you don't got some
Traveler
pretty girl
from
guiding you
beyond
around,
the
right?
fog. I am Melina. I offer you an accord.
Okay. We don't get to hear the Accord, do we? These damn trailers, man. There's like, look.
We've reached Stormvale Castle, a large-scale dungeon which connects seamlessly with the surrounding Limgrave region.
Gotta pay full price to hear the Accord, right? Hello? No. Look at you.
You're tarnished, aren't you?
Dare you?
I would advise against taking the main gate into the castle.
What is on your chest?
It's tightly guarded by hardened old hands. Oh, try the opening right here. The guards don't know about it. You'll breach the castle undetected.
Nah, I'll use the main entrance.
Fair enough. You certainly don't have to trust
I think I killed the girl that would have followed me in Bloodborne. The doll?
if you
I don't think you
must
can
go through
permanently
the
kill the
gates, I'll
doll.
signal them to
Pretty sure
open.
she always comes back.
But of course, I'd advise against it.
Gotta go full Aragorn, right? Storm the front gates. You can't tell me what to do.
The gates! Open the gates!
Did he tell them to open the gates? Shit, it wasn't that hard to get in the castle, was it? You're not gonna pick up them items? Oh!
The main route seems risky, so we'll try entering through a back way.
We'll go in the back. He told us we should anyway. Yeah, we are full Aragorn. We just summoned spirit skeletons to kill our foes for us. The Raven Grey Lady? Oh, no, you're... shit, I forget what her name is. It's perfectly fine to kill her. In fact, you have to if you want to use her weapons, the Blades of Mercy. There's no other way to get them.
Extra care should be taken when moving through dungeons, as visibility and terrain differ from when in the open. We hope players enjoy getting a feel for the different types of areas and coming up with suitable strategies for each.
Oh! Ew. Eileen, yeah, that's it. I couldn't remember her name. But yeah. I killed her in one of my startups because I wanted to use her weapons from my playthrough.
Dungeons are complex and multi-layered, meaning they can be tackled from a number of routes.
And the true gamers in us will explore every inch of every route because that's what we have to do.
Ah, nice to meet you. The pleasure's mine. Roger is the name.
Roger.
A sorcerer, as you might have guessed. I'm looking for a little something here in the castle. When I'm not hot-footing it from the troops, that is. But enough about me. What are you doing here in Stormvale Castle?
Looking
This
for
place
loot.
is bristling with tarnished hunters, you know. They sacrifice our kind for grafting. Not exactly a place I'd stroll into without a purpose in mind.
Loot. XP. Money. We don't actually have any of the HUD in any of this. We did see a little bit of menus in the, when they were showing the crafting part of things, but none of the HUD is here. There's no indication that this person was low on life that I'm noticing anywhere. So they probably just had the HUD disabled for
In this next boss
presentation
fight, we
purposes.
challenge one of the demigods, ruler of Stormvale, Godric the Golden.
Mighty dragon, thou'rt a true-born heir. Lend me thy strength, O kindred.
Dude's got 6 fingers.
Unto greater heights. Well. Lowly tarnished,
I.
playing as a lord. I command thee kneel.
He's got more than 6
I am
fingers,
the
that's
lord
true.
Of all that is golden.
For claiming that you're a lord of all that's golden, you're not wearing that much gold. Not much gold around you either. He missed. He didn't miss. Well, that was cool. Well, he was dodging well for a little while, and then stopped dodging well. Oh.
Thank you for watching.
Maybe we'll come back later. Was that it?
This was just a brief introduction to Elden Ring's fundamentals, but more details will be revealed at a later date. There's not long to go now before release. In the meantime, we greatly appreciate your continued support.
Fun. All right. Well. How does one become a Lord of Gold? Does the gold vote? So what it is there's one vote per piece of gold, and so whoever owns the gold gets to cast the votes for each piece of gold. So you become the Lord of Gold by just having more gold than everyone else. Then you just have to say all of my gold votes for me, and then you win. You know, that's how it works. That's how it works even in, like, real life most of the time. So, no different, right? That was interesting. So, it looks nice, but here's the problem that exists with open world games in general, and that's largely, like, meaningful things to do that don't feel like checking off boxes or just moving on to the next fort, right? And that made too much sense. I'm sorry. So, the thing is here, with all of the other Soulsian games, it's normally a very catered experience in terms of, like, progression and growth, and I wonder how they're going to do that here, and they didn't really give much insight to it. We saw some, like, different attacks and a few different environments and a couple different bosses, and that's kind of it. It was definitely more along the lines of just, like, a really long, regular trailer rather than any type of true depth involving gameplay for Elden Ring. And I think that that's really unfortunate because there's the things that we are most curious about is it a Soulsian game? We already know it's a Soulsian. We're curious about what the open world side of things involved in this Soulsian game are going to entail and how that's going to end up working. And I don't feel like we really got truly any of that. And it makes me it's the one part about this game that I am actually genuinely nervous of. So, I don't know. I'm still excited for it. I'm not disappointed with what I saw. I'm disappointed with what the trailer didn't give me that I was hoping to see. So maybe I just need to check my expectations of game trailers. But when there's a 19-minute long gameplay trailer, I was hoping that we'd get a little bit more details and not like, it's an open world and you're playing a Soulsian game and there's bosses and you can kill them. Have a good day. By the way, you can craft stuff. And it's like, all right, I guess. Sure. Anyway, I don't know. What did you think, though? What did you think about the reveal, as if that's what we want to call it, the in-depth look at the gameplay of Elden Ring? Are you somebody who's very interested in it? Are you somebody who's still kind of on the fence? How does your perspective of Elden Ring potentially change or get reinforced based on what you just saw? Looks good, but I don't know if it's going to be better than Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers. Fucking right. Can we have remakes of those, please? I would love remakes of the Lord of the Rings games. Hell, give me Lord of the Rings Soulsian games alongside remakes of those, or just remasters. I don't care. Give me those. But regardless, I would love to know your thoughts because I really enjoy Soulsians. I'm not a super fan, and especially not specifically of From Software. From Software games, at least with the ones that I've played, generally are not the pinnacle of Soulsians for me. I liked Bloodborne, but Dark Souls, like 1, is near the bottom of my list when it comes to Soulsian games. So my perspective is different from super fans that have devoured, 8 different mods and 400 different playthroughs and no-hit runs and naked runs of Dark Souls 3 and what have you. So I'm a bit more skeptical on this game in general, but I'm still excited to see what they could do with it. I really want this game. It just seems too stressful how you play open world games. You'll be locked in this game for hundreds of hours trying to check off every box and turn over every rock. And especially with how some Soulsian games have worked in terms of drop rates and stuff like that, you might find yourself in a horrible hell trying to chase that 3% drop rate off of a boss that you got to squeeze the goat's testicles in order to get to spawn or something like that. I could see that being an awful, awful thing that they might make you do. But what do you think? Leave your thoughts down in the comments below. Otherwise, Two good places to carry on the conversation is Twitter and Discord. Speaking of Discord, we actually have a channel dedicated to these trailers where you can place trailers of your own that we could check out together live on stream, because we do these reactions live on stream. We stream on Twitch 4 days a week, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays, and you're welcome to join us for any of those, and I'd love to see you there. Now, we're going to get out of here because I need food, and it's also the end of the video. There's lots of other videos you can watch, though, so if you go check out one of those other YouTube videos, or if I see you in the live stream, thank you and enjoy.